Okay, let's begin our today's session. A very good evening. Welcome to the session. Thank you so much for joining in. This session is all about, I would say, giving you whether diploma in IFRS is suitable for you or not, so that you can take, I would say, an analysis, make an analysis, and decide whether this is good for you or not. And nextly, I'll help you with what are the benefits of the same. And if you want to go ahead with June 2025, or if you're aiming for December 2025, then how should you register? What are the dates? What is the price that you need to pay? And what are the documents required? Then also I'll tell you the paper pattern of this entire diploma in IFRS exam and the portal through which you can access your, I would say, past year papers and practice on computer-based portal. What are the, I would say, sections provided on your CBE portal and how you can use them for answering your exam paper. So these are the, I would say, topics that I will be covering in this today's session. And also in the end, I'll take up your questions, if any, and I'll try to answer them all. Starting with this, I'll give you a quick introduction. My name is Swati Gupta and I am a chartered accountant. I have been mentoring students worldwide. Last time also we had students from Dubai, Israel, countries. So I'm mentoring students worldwide since last 4 years. And I am an expert for India. I mentor students. I deliver live sessions for professionals at Grant Thornton, which is a multinational company. And last week also, I have delivered sessions for Sri Ram College, and I've trained teachers of Sri Ram College. So this is all about me. My, I would say, entire idea behind this IFRS is that I, as a student, found it very complex. And therefore, my entire idea and agenda is to simplify it for you guys. Okay. I have an expertise in simplifying concepts, putting it into layman language, drawing some real life examples so that you could easily connect also with each and every topic, with each and every, I would say, concept. I try to pass journal entries so that you can easily relate what impact will be taken on the financial statements. Okay, so this is all about me. Starting with today's session, I think the first question must be why domain IFRS? Okay, and yes. Okay, the first question must be, I guess, is it suitable for you? Is it meant for you? Why you should pursue diploma in IFRS from ACCA? Okay, is it suitable for you or how is it going to help you? So there are two categories to assess whether it will be suitable for you or not. So firstly, please raise hand if you are an already qualified chartered accountant or cost management accountant. Please raise hand if you are already qualified chartered accountant or a cost management accountant. Yes, Pranka. Okay. What about Ajay, Ashish, Ravinder? Are you already qualified chartered accountant or a cost management accountant? Yes. Yes, Ashish?
No, I am not Swati. I am an MBA in finance and I am
MBA in finance. Okay, fine. Okay. So there are two categories. If you are already a CA or CMA, then you're eligible for diploma in IFRS. And on the other hand, maybe you are having a bachelor's degree, that is BCom, maybe MCom, maybe MBA. Okay. So this combination also works. Maybe you are just CA interqualified. You've cleared 3 years articleship and you have cleared the CA inter papers, but you are unable to clear CA. You are CA finalist or CA dropout. In that case also, you might be eligible for diploma in IFRS. So there are two categories. One is when you're already a qualified CA or CMA, and the other one is when you have a BCom, MCom, MBA, CA inter or CMA inter qualification in hand. Okay. Now herein you require membership certificate to be submitted. So if you are already a CA or CMA, there are high chances that you will get a chance to apply this IFRS knowledge into either preparation of your financial reporting, okay, financial statements, or maybe while conducting audit, or maybe while assisting in getting your audits done. Okay, there can be two cases. Maybe you are on the side of management wherein you prepare financial reports. Maybe on the other hand, you are a part of any consultancy firm or maybe any audit firm. So if you know IFRS, you can easily, I would say, get a job role which requires application of IFRS, maybe either in preparation or maybe in the auditing side. Okay, there are companies which are voluntarily shifting towards IFRS. And why so? Because if they want to attract foreign investments, okay, from foreign investors, it becomes easier if they are following IFRS. Example, if a company is, I would say, planning to get investments from European investors. Now, European investors have more trust. It builds more trust. Yeah, they are, I would say, more confident about investing in a company which is following IFRS, because they are able to understand the standards and financial reports straight away, because they are in a uniform pattern. They are prepared in a similar manner. Whereas on the other hand, if you are preparing your financials as per the accounting standards, which are very different from IFRS, it becomes a little difficult for the investors to make their investment decisions. Okay, so as a CA and CMA, if you're already qualified, you can easily get a job role for preparing financial reports, or maybe indulging into the audit section or assisting auditing of those financial reports. On the other hand, if you are a BCom graduate, MCom, maybe you have post-graduation certificate, or maybe some MBA in finance, or maybe any post-graduation, maybe CA inter clear, CMA inter clear, along with 3 years of articleship, then you require degree of qualification, BCom, MCom, MBA. You can use this degree of qualification as, I would say, as a document to be submitted for the ACCA registration. Anybody, any doubt till here? Anybody, any questions? Yes? Okay, going ahead, how can you look at the curriculum? What are the things that is included in ACCA Diploma and IFRS? So when you click on, when you visit your accaglobal.com, when you click on student tab, and when you divert, and I would say go ahead with study support resources, accaglobal.com, student, and then study support resources. Okay, when you drag down, scroll down, you'll get ACCA qualification, which is a 3-year degree course. It has 13 exam papers, but we will talk about the professional diploma. When you click on this, it will give you option of diploma in IFRS or diploma in sustainability. Let's click on diploma in international financial reporting. Once you click on this, you will get access to the entire content of this diploma in IFRS. Okay, what are the, I would say, subjects included? What are the topics included? If we talk about the syllabus includes all the, I would say, syllabus includes all the IFRS and IAS. The syllabus includes all the IAS and IFRS. Okay, we have a list of IAS and IFRS. These all IAS and IFRS are included, including conceptual framework, regulatory framework, including reporting for SME, small and medium enterprises, including, I would say, sustainability related disclosures, that is IFRS S1 and IFRS S2. Okay, so these are the topics that will be included when you study diploma in IFRS. Okay, give me a quick thumbs up. Are we good till here? Do you get to know how to check out what is the syllabus? Give me a quick thumbs up. Good, good, Ashish. Ajay. Okay, so these are the topics that will be included. Good, good, Priyanka. Okay. Now, the question arises, how does your I would say registration is done. And when are you required to do the registration? Okay. So if you are a CA or CMA, already you have a degree of CA and CMA, then only 2 documents are required to be uploaded, which is a scanned copy of any identity proof. It can be Aadhaar card, any passport, license, driving license, or any voter ID. And another one is membership certificate that you have received on qualifying CA and CMA. Okay. Whereas on the other hand, if you are other than CA or CMA, that is BCom, MCom, MBA, then in that case, there are 4, I would say, documents required. First is identity proof. You need to submit scanned copy of either of the document. It can be voter ID, driving license, passport, or Aadhaar card. Okay, 1 scanned copy. Secondly, the scanned copy of the qualification degree. If you are a BCom graduate, please submit your graduation degree. If you have MBA in finance, then please submit your MBA degree. Okay. So identity proof, degree, and then work experience letter. Work experience letter format is already given on the website. You just need to download it and fill it up. If you are a graduate or a postgraduate, then you are required to have a little work experience. If you are a CA and CMA, then even if you do not have any work experience, you are good to go ahead without that. But for graduates and postgraduates, we require at least 2 years of accounting experience. So example, you're working in accounting department, okay, then you need 2 years of experience. In the work experience letter, you need to submit the I would say from what date to another date you have worked for which company and what was the job role. And if you're a non-commerce graduate, maybe BSc, BBA, then in that case you require 3 years of minimum, I would say, submission of the work experience. Lastly, a self-declaration form that all the information that has been provided is exactly true and fair. Work experience letter and self-declaration form are provided on the ACCA portal. You just need to download and fill it up, scan it again, and then submit. Okay. Both of them should be self-attested. You have to self-sign. You do not require any other, I would say, principals or employers sign. Now, how do you register? To register, ACCA Diploma IFRS process, and you will go ahead with the ACCAglobal.com. You'll click on apply now. You'll click on apply now. This is how your apply now looks like. When you will visit ACCAglobal.com, you'll click on apply now. Here, okay, once you click on here, apply now, you will get multiple options. Scroll and click down. When you scroll down, you will get an option get started. After clicking the get started, you will have to fill up your name, date of birth, address, very simple basic personal details. Once you fill up your personal details, save and continue, then you will have to upload the scanned copy of the documents. If you are a CA or CMA, then you just need to upload identity proof and the membership certificate. But if you are a BCom, MCom, or maybe MBA, then in that case, you need to upload your identity proof, degree, okay, the graduation degree and post-graduation degree, then work experience letter and self-declaration form. These are the 4 things that you need to upload. Once you save and continue, you will get an option to make a payment. It can be done through any debit or credit card, but it should have international, I would say, access that, okay, it is valid for international transactions. Once you make this payment, within 7 to 15 days, you will get an email about the confirmation. Okay. Now the question arises, what is the last date by which you can register? So you can register for the, I would say, for registration purpose, if you are planning for June 2025, the last date to register is 7th of April. It is highly recommended make the registration today itself because it takes approximately 7 to 10 or 15 working days to get the confirmation. In case if there is any discrepancy in the documentation, they will ask you to resubmit. So the same can be done without any delay if you submit it before time. Okay. If you're planning for December 2025, then the last date to register with ACCA is 6th of October 2025. Okay. The fees for registration is £89. Whenever you make a payment, you have to make £89 payment through international debit or credit card. It is one-time single registration. Okay, this means example, if you have registered today and maybe you're writing your exam for December 2025 or December 2026, okay, maybe it is completely valid. You are not required to re-register with ACCA. Talking about ACCA exam fees, whenever you are going ahead with the exam registration, exam booking, you need to pay £143. Okay, you are required to pay £143. The last date to book your exam is 28th April 2025 for June 25 and 27th October 2025 for December 2025 attempt. Okay, very importantly, in case if you submit fees and in case the 50% is required to clear the exam, in case if you do not secure that or maybe you do not attempt the paper, then in that case you are marked as failed and you will have to re-attempt. Whenever you're sitting for the re-attempt in the next 6 months, then you will have to repay the exam fees. Exam fees is every time you write the exam, whereas registration fees is only one-time registration fees. Exam dates are 5th and 6th June and 5th and 6th December. Generally, this might change. You have to look into the portal when you book your exam. The dates are given, the slots are given. Okay, any question? Please tell me any question. Ravinder, Priyanka, Ashish, any question?
No, Swati, that's good.
Sorry?
Oh, no question.
No question? Okay. Okay, now the Diploma in IFRS exam has 4 questions. Each question is of 25 marks. And this is how we have 100-mark paper. You require at least 50% to pass the exam, 50 or maybe more to clear the exam. If you score 49, you will not be marked as, I would say, pass. Okay, so to pass the exam, we require at least 50%. It's a completely computer-based online exam. Now, there are 2 options, whether you want to give it from your home location through your via using your own laptops, or maybe you can attempt the exam through the nearest center available, okay, in your area. So there are 2 options. Either you can choose center location while booking the exam, or you can use remote location, okay, while booking the exam. The difference is that in center location, you visit a center and you will be using the devices provided by the center, the laptops, the computers provided by the center. Whereas under the remote location, you can give your exam from any part of the world. Okay, you just need to get your system run, check. A mock run will be taken so that your system is adaptable to the CB portal. Okay, very important pointer. If required, please take a note. In your center location, you are allowed to use any blank paper and pen for the writing purpose, for writing some rough work and all. Whereas in the remote location, you're not given any access to blank paper and pen. Okay, you have to just sit with your admission card, that is exam docket, maybe a transparent water bottle and a calculator, that's it. You cannot keep any pen and paper in your remote location. Whereas in your center location, you are allowed to, I would say, use blank paper and pen. It is provided by the center themselves. Okay. You can use calculator, physical calculator, a regular calculator in both the exams. Exam is of 3 hours, that is 180 minutes, plus 10 minutes extra time is given for reading the instructions part. Any question regarding the exam format or the center location? Please confirm. When you are booking your exam, you will see the list. You have to enter your country and area and you will get the list of centers available. Okay, and you can book your preferable time and I would say date. It's a completely online exam. Any question? Please give me a quick thumbs up. Can I go ahead? Okay, nice. Good, good. Okay, next. Good, good. Okay, so this is how your exam screen looks like. How can you access the same? When you click on here and you were clicking on this study support resources, okay, when you scroll down and when you click on Diploma in IFRS herein, when you scroll down, you'll come to know past year exam papers, correct? When you click on this past year exam paper, approximately 6 papers are available over here along with answers, okay? So click on any question paper. When you click on this arrow, it will direct you towards computer-based exam screen. This will guide you, this will launch towards computer-based exam portal. This is how your screen will look like. If you want to give a mock test, you can write it over here. If you want to just look at the paper, how it looks like, what are the questions, what are the bifurcations, what are the sections given, how it looks like before you start preparing. Maybe you want to take a look at it before registration. Then you can visit your ACCA portal, their basic website, and click on past exam paper and get a view of the paper. You will get approximately 3 hours and 10-15 minutes for reading the instructions. When you click on next, okay, these are the instructions given. Then once you scroll down, when you click on next, okay, this is how other instructions are given. When you click on next, scroll down, click on next. Okay, you will have 4 questions. Each question is of 25 marks, 100 mark paper. All questions are compulsory. There is no negative marking, and therefore it is highly recommended that please make sure you, I would say, solve and attempt 100% of the paper. Last time we had a student who was like in the last week, we had a discussion, the doubt session, and he was only attempting approximately 50-60 mark of paper. I insisted to practice 3-4 marks and I would say attempt 100% of the paper. He did that, and trust me, surprisingly, he did clear the exam. Why? Just by attempting 100% paper. If you attempt only 50-60% of paper, there is no scope for the examiner to mark you. Okay? So therefore, try to attempt, when you're practicing in your mocks also, try to attempt 100% of the paper. Okay? When you start your paper, this is how your exam will look like. Your screen will look like. Your exhibits, this have the data of the question. The case study of the question is given over here. When you click on this, you'll get the data of the question. Okay, data of the question is given over here. The information of the question is given over here. Okay. You can even enlarge the same. If you feel like you need it, I would say little more bigger version, you can easily click on this and read it. Even you can copy from here and paste it in your answer sheet so that your question and answer is just available on the same screen, and it becomes easier to calculate and provide your answer. So exhibits have the information of the question. Requirement will tell you what to answer. These are the requirement. Whether you need to prepare goodwill, retained earning, NCI, are you required to prepare balance sheet, P&L, cash flow? What are you required to answer? So it is mentioned in the requirement section. And then you have response area. This is where you provide your answer. This is where you will be providing your answer. Okay. Now, in case, let's say, example, there are 4 questions. Just an example, question number 1 is very difficult. You are finding it very difficult. So what you can do, you can mark it as flag. Or maybe there are 5 requirements. You have answered 4 requirements. 1 requirement is still pending. You can mark it as flag and go ahead. Okay, click next. Okay, you will get next question. then next question, then next question. Once you're done with all other parts of the question, then you can come back to the navigator and you can look at it that, okay, my question number 1 is pending for review. Okay, this is just for your reference purpose. It has nothing to do with the marking. Whether you mark it as flag or not, it has nothing to do with for marking. This is just for your reference purpose. So you can revisit this question, question number 1, since it was unattempted, you can close it for here and visit question number 1. Okay. Now, there is a symbol given. You can use this dollar. Otherwise, on your keyboard also you will have dollar sign. So you can use that. Highlighter. Just for an example, there is a question given. Just for an example, there is a question given and you feel like this 10% per annum rate is very important. So what you can do? You can highlight the same. Got it? Example, you feel like, let's say 10-year information is very important. You can highlight the same. Give me a quick thumbs up. Got it? Okay. If it's a huge question, the way we do it in our pen and paper, okay, while practicing questions on the CB portal, this highlighter can be used in this manner. Example, there are 6 information, let's say, and this information is of no use, or you have already used this information, then you can strike through that information. Let's say, just an example, this fair value of 70 million is not of any use. Just for an example, or you have already used it, you can strike through the same. Okay, that okay, this information has already been used. This information is irrelevant. This highlighting and strike through is only for your reference purpose, so that you can understand a very huge question correctly and you're not missing on to any important pointers. Apart from this, there is on-screen calculator available. You can use this calculator for calculation purpose, but I recommend the Excel file is better, or maybe the physical calculators are better. Okay, because on-screen calculator generally reduces your speed, but definitely you can use this on-screen calculator available. Okay. Lastly, we have a scratch pad. This scratch pad is a blank file which can be used for rough work. This is for rough work area. So you can write anything over here, or maybe you can leave it blank. Okay, maybe something is very correct over here, or maybe incorrect. It is not considered for marking purpose. If you write anything in the scratch pad, nothing to do with this. Okay, there is no marking on the scratch pad. Scratch pad is for doing your rough work. Okay, this is how your computer screen looks like. There is highlight, strike through, calculator, scratch pad, and flag option. Exhibits tell you the information of the question, requirement tell you what you are required to answer, and response area is the place where you answer the same. Okay, there are 4 questions. Once you are done with the same, once you click on next, once you are done with all the 4 questions, okay, then you can end your exam. Sometimes as part of your response area, they can also give you word processor. Word processor is like your MS Word, but it has very limited options. So we need to practice a little, maybe extra 4 or 5 questions on CB portal so that you can write it over here. They can give you a combination of word processor and Excel, or maybe just Excel or word processor. Okay, it depends upon the question requirement. Once you're done with this, you can click over here and end exam. This is how your exam will be submitted. Are you sure you want to? So this is how your exam will be submitted. Okay. In case if you want, you can reset the exam anytime. You can visit there. Okay, and exit here. Now, if you want to look at the answer files, here is the answer paper. You can click on here. Get your answers, compare with your answers what you have written, and that's how you will get an understanding, okay, of the marking pattern as well as of the answers. Give me a quick thumbs up. Are we good till here? Any question? Okay, now just my advice is that please do not book your exam before completing syllabus. It is really very important to complete syllabus first and then only book your exam. Okay, so promise me that you will not be booking your exam without completion of your syllabus. Okay, please promise me that you will not book your exam if you have not completed your syllabus. Complete your syllabus first, practice some question answers. If you feel like you are ready, then only book your exam. Please do not waste time, money, efforts. Okay, please, please, please. It is a complete humble request. Okay, generally students book their exam and then panic later. Entire May month, approximately 30-35 days are required to practice some past year papers, check on some technical articles and some reports. Herein, for additional things, you can go ahead with, okay, here there are technical articles given. You can click on this and read one article every day. There are many questions targeted from these technical articles. Okay, so you can even read this. And there is one examiner's report, examining team guidance. So you can click on this and read it. They give you little guidances about how to make sure that you're writing your paper correctly and you're scoring good. Now the question arises, what do you require? Firstly, you need to complete your syllabus. You will be requiring video lectures, and there are two publications, BPP and Kaplan. There are two publications, BPP and Kaplan. We generally refer the concepts from BPP publication. We do not have any tie-ups, but we refer BPP. I think BPP has little advanced version of examples and questions as per my understanding. So we will be referring BPP publication for entire course completion, for entire coverage of IFRS, and I would say extra disclosure requirements and all. Once we are done with that, then we have a practice kit. We can practice questions from there. Also, we can practice questions from our past year paper. Okay. Then once you practice your past year paper, you're good to go ahead. Once you set 3-hour timer and complete your entire paper, you get a very clear understanding what is your preparation status. Okay. Then you require notes. Talking about your doubt solving. If you are attending live sessions, then you can ask your doubt then and there. In case if you're not attending live sessions because of time gap, or maybe you are late for the batch, then in that case, you can ask your questions in two manners. Firstly, as soon as you enroll, you get added to the WhatsApp group. You can post your doubts over there anytime, 24/7. Okay, anytime, any day. You can post it out in the WhatsApp group. Within next 24 hours, you'll get the solution, responses for the same, clarity about the same. It can be any conceptual doubt, maybe any numerical doubt. Okay, once you're done with this, another way is after completion of syllabus, on every weekend, we have live doubt solving sessions. So even if you have taken recorded sessions, still you will have access to live doubt solving session. You can join that on weekend. The same will be announced in the WhatsApp group. The links will be shared. You can join that and ask a doubt the way we are here. You can unmute and ask a doubt. You can put it in the chat box. Okay. So if you enroll with us, you will get access to live lectures plus recorded session. Very importantly, you will get a validity of 15 months. You will get a validity of, 15 months. Validity 15 months. This means if you buy today, example, then for next 15 months, you will have access. So if you're preparing for June attempt or December or maybe next, then it is completely fine. You will have access and you will have unlimited views. Unlimited views. This means you can watch one lecture maybe 10 times. There is no restriction on revisiting the lectures. Okay. So unlimited views, 15 months validity. Query support will be through WhatsApp group as well as live doubt solving session on weekends after completion of syllabus. Okay. Soft copies of notes of each session will be given, as well as we provide BPP kit, okay, study text and revision kit. Okay. In the soft copy, they can be downloaded and saved in your device for reference purpose. Once we complete the syllabus, then we will be practicing mocks and some past year exam papers on CBE portal in the live session. Unlimited views already told. And in case if you have any specific customized doubt, then yes, you can connect with me. I'll be providing complete hand holding till you clear your exam. Okay? Any questions? Is there anything that you want to ask about? Any question? Please unmute and ask. No questions? Are we good till here? Okay. Students who are attending the webinar will get a little special discount. It have been you can use code webinar to get some extra discount, and it will be valid only for today. So make sure you enroll for the same. Okay, I'm sharing the link. I'm sharing the link in the WhatsApp in the chat box. Okay, you can use that link to enroll. The courses are available separately in English and Hindi language. So if you feel whichever language suits you better, you can enroll. Use coupon code webinar to get extra discount. Okay, Priyanka, Ravinder, do you have any sort of doubt? Have you already registered for ACCA? Tell me yes or no. Have you already registered? Are you planning for, I would say, preparing for June 2025 or December 2025? Please be comfortable. You can unmute and speak up. It's completely fine. Okay. I guess there are no doubts. Okay. So I'm winding up this session. Thank you so much for joining. In case if you have any doubt, if you want to connect with us, then you can visit our website, cswatigupta.com, okay, and connect with us anytime. Bye-bye.